Rain pounds against the windows of a small art gallery. Maya Chen, paint-stained apron over simple clothes, stares at a blank canvas. Her hands shake as she holds a brush. Maya, they say love finds you when you least expect it. What they don't tell you is that sometimes, love finds you when you've given up on yourself completely. Lightning illuminates rejection letters scattered on the floor. We regret to inform you. Not suitable for our gallery. Lacks commercial appeal. Maya, whispering to the canvas, one more painting. Just one more, and if it doesn't work, maybe it's time to quit. Thunder crashes. The gallery door chimes. David, excuse me. Are you still open? Maya spins around. David Martinez, soaked from rain, designer suit wrinkled, briefcase in hand. But his eyes are filled with the same exhaustion she recognizes in herself. Maya, we're closed, actually. David, desperate, please. I just need somewhere to think. I can pay whatever. Maya, you look like someone who's running from something. David, more like running toward the biggest mistake of my life. Maya notices his wedding invitation peeking from his briefcase. David and Victoria, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Maya, getting married tomorrow? David, slumps against the wall, supposed to. To someone my family chose. Someone who'll help my father's business empire. Someone I don't love. Maya sets down her brush, recognition flickering in her eyes. Maya, my parents wanted me to be a doctor. Said art was for dreamers who end up homeless. Gestures at the rejection letters. Maybe they were right. David, looking at her paintings, these are incredible. Why would anyone reject? Maya, because they're not commercially viable. Because I paint what I feel, not what sells. David stops at a painting of a bird breaking free from a golden cage. David, this one, it's like you painted my soul. Maya, surprised, really? David, I've been in a golden cage my whole life. Private schools, predetermined career, even my fiancé, all chosen for me. Their eyes meet. Something electric passes between them. Maya, what would you do if you could choose? David, pause, I'd travel. See the world. Maybe learn to paint. Maya, small smile, I always wanted to see the northern lights. Paint them from life, not from photographs. David notices her easel with the blank canvas. David, what were you going to paint tonight? Maya, my last painting. If this doesn't work, I'm giving up. Going back to my parents, becoming the responsible daughter they wanted. David, don't. Maya, what? David, don't give up. Not yet. Time dissolves. Maya begins to paint while David watches, mesmerized. Maya, tell me about your perfect day. David, thinking, morning coffee on a balcony overlooking the ocean. No meetings, no obligations. Just peace. Maya's brush moves across the canvas, creating soft blues and golds. David, what about you? Maya, a studio filled with natural light. Paintings everywhere. And someone who understands why I need to create. As she paints, David loosens his tie, rolls up his sleeves. David, can I try? Maya, you want to paint? David, I've never. My father said it was frivolous. Maya hands him a brush. Their fingers touch, lingering. Maya, there's no wrong way. Just feel. David makes tentative strokes. His movements are stiff, controlled. Maya, gently, you're thinking too much. Close your eyes. What does freedom feel like? David closes his eyes, breathes deeply. When he opens them, his strokes become bolder, more fluid. David, it feels like flying. They paint together, the canvas becoming a swirl of dreams and hopes. Their bodies move in sync, closer and closer. Maya, you're a natural. David, I have a good teacher. Lightning flashes again, but softer now. The storm is passing. David, Maya, what we're doing here, this connection. I can't marry Victoria tomorrow. Maya, David, you barely know me. David, I know you see beauty where others see failure. I know you choose passion over security. I know that in 3 hours, you've shown me more of who I could be than 30 years of living someone else's dream. Maya steps closer, paint on her cheek. Maya, what if we're both just running from our problems? David, then let's run together. He gently wipes the paint from her cheek. They're inches apart. Maya whispered, this is crazy. David, the best things usually are. They almost kiss, but Maya pulls back. Maya, I can't be the reason you don't marry her. You have to choose for yourself, not because of me. David's phone buzzes aggressively. Father on the screen. David, answering reluctantly, hello, Dad. Father, angry, where are you? The rehearsal dinner ended hours ago. Victoria is in tears. David, I'm thinking. Father, thinking? About what? Everything's arranged. The merger depends on this marriage. Maya listens, her face falling as reality crashes back. David, what if I don't want the merger? Father, don't be ridiculous. You have responsibilities. People are counting on you. David hangs up, turns to Maya who's backing away. Maya, you should go. David, Maya, no. Maya, look at us. Look at this mess. Gestures at their paint-covered clothes. You have a life, responsibilities. I'm nobody. David, you're not nobody. You're the first person who's ever made me feel alive. Maya, voice breaking, and you're the first person who's ever believed in my art. But believing isn't enough. I can't ask you to give up everything. She turns back to the painting they created together. Maya, this was beautiful. But it's not real life. David, it could be. Maya, go. Marry Victoria. Save your father's business. Be the son they need. David, what about what I need? Maya, sometimes love means letting go. David stares at her, then at their painting. He picks up his briefcase. David, if I leave now. Maya, then you leave. And I'll understand. David walks to the door, stops without turning around. David, the northern lights, they're most visible in Alaska. October through March. He leaves. Maya collapses into a chair, tears falling. Morning. Maya sits before their painting, adding final touches. Her phone rings. Sarah, Maya's best friend. Maya, have you seen the news? Maya, what news? Sarah, David Martinez. The billionaire's son. He called off his wedding this morning. Maya drops her brush. News reporter. In a shocking turn of events, David Martinez announced his stepping down from Martinez Industries to pursue humanitarian work. Maya runs outside. David stands across the street, no longer in a suit but in jeans and a simple shirt, holding a canvas and easel. Maya, calling out, what are you doing? David, crossing to her, learning to paint the sunrise. Someone told me there's no wrong way, just feel. Maya, your family, the business. David, will survive without me. But I won't survive without this. Gestures between them. Without the person who taught me that dreams aren't frivolous. Maya, David, David, I called 3 galleries this morning. Showed them photos of your work. 2 want to meet with you. Maya, stunned, you did what? David, I also looked up Northern Lights tours. October's the best time to see them in Norway. We could paint them together. Maya laughs through tears. Maya, we barely know each other. David, then let's take time to learn. No rush, no pressure. Just possibility. He shows her his canvas, a rough but heartfelt painting of 2 figures painting under starlight. Maya, it's beautiful. David, it's terrible. But it's mine. Maya, touching his face, the best things usually are. They kiss as the morning sun breaks through the clouds. Maya, they say love finds you when you least expect it. What I learned is that love doesn't just find you, it awakens you. It reminds you that settling for safety isn't living. That the scariest leaps often lead to the most beautiful landings. Maya and David painting together, laughing, showing her work to gallery owners, David learning to create, both of them becoming who they were meant to be. Maya, 6 months later, my paintings hang in galleries across the city. David started a foundation supporting young artists. We still don't know what the future holds. Maya and David in Alaska, painting the northern lights together, their easels side by side under the dancing green sky. Maya, but we know this, love isn't about finding someone to complete you. It's about finding someone who inspires you to complete yourself. And sometimes, the greatest masterpiece you'll ever create is the life you choose to live. Thanks for watching. Kindly like and subscribe.